Hi, this is Jim Lumley. Today I'm in Wilmington, North Carolina, and I'm aboard the World War II battleship USS North Carolina. Welcome to the Sunday History Rewind. The USS North Carolina, a 36-ton battleship built at the New York Naval Yard in Brooklyn, was commissioned in April of 1941. Following the Japanese attack on Pearl Harbor, North Carolina was mobilized for war. The ship's complement is 2,339 officers and enlisted sailors. With 9 16-inch 45 caliber guns, the North Carolina is a tribute to the Navy's growing strength under President Franklin D. Roosevelt at the dawn of America's entry into World War II. Okay, we're making our way to the bow of the ship, and I'll show you this rather large anchor. Now that's an anchor. That is a large anchor. The battleship carried 3 Vought Kingfish float planes for aerial reconnaissance, which were launched by a pair of aircraft catapults on her fantail. Once the mission was complete, the aircraft would land in the ocean beside the ship and the pilot rescued from a lifeboat. Come with me now below deck and let's take a look at the sailor's life on the seas. Decided to become a sailor. Boy, I bet these guys bump their heads a lot. The USS North Carolina was powered by 4 General Electric steam engines, each driving 1 propeller shaft using steam provided by 8 oil-fired boilers. Rated at 121,000 shaft horsepower, the turbines could propel the 729-foot ship to a top speed of 28 knots. The ship had a cruising range of 17,450 nautical miles. Another panel here. I love gauges.
My name is Henry O'Kusky.
Oh, here's a little video going.
Water tender, or at the time was a water tender on this ship. And then I went into the Boilermaker gang, and we serviced all the boilers, all 8 of the boilers. And to fire the boilers, you would stand here. This is the air control. And usually this periscope on each end will tell you if it's smoking or not. If you're smoking black, you open it up, give it more air. Here's to indicate how much air you're using.
Next, here's sleeping quarters. Not your typical Marriott hotel. These just sprang down with a mattress, and that's where you slept. There'd be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 levels, and then beside you another 5 levels, and behind you the same thing. So again, tight spaces here on these ships. Wow. During World War II, African Americans served in the Navy, but only as cooks and stewards. On the USS North Carolina in 1942, there were 43 black men in the messman branch, 4 officer stewards, 4 officer cooks, 34 mess attendants, and 1 chief cook. During an attack, like on the 15th of September 1942 when a Japanese torpedo slammed into the North Carolina, black sailors were assigned to battle stations.
This is the compartment, and there's a hatch. My bunk was there, my locker. I was back there when the torpedo hit. This whole thing just come up and start trembling. And then we had a lean because it got hit on that side, and she leaned to the left. And water, not down here, but oil and water is up here on the deck. It's a deck below us where the guys were in and got killed.
The USS North Carolina saw action in the Battle of the Eastern Solomons in August of 1942. The battleship's anti-aircraft barrage helped save the carrier Enterprise, thereby establishing the primary role of battleships as guardians of aircraft carriers. One of North Carolina's Kingfisher pilots performed heroically when the aircraft rescued 10 downed Navy aviators on the 30th of April, 1944. In all, North Carolina carried out 9 shore bombardments, sank an enemy troop ship, destroyed at least 24 enemy aircraft, and assisted in shooting down many more. By the end of World War II, the USS Battleship North Carolina lost 10 men killed in action and 67 wounded. This would be a medical examination room here. Again, the ship is basically like a floating city. Here's the dentist. Oh yeah, look at that. On Navy ships, diaries were not permitted, but some sailors snuck them on board and found good hiding places. Here's one particular entry from Tuesday, September 15th, 1942. Bam, my teeth are rattling. The ship is vibrating and it sounds as though our main battery has cut loose. I'm running like mad because I know it's not us, but I do know we've been hit with a torpedo. Take her to sea, Mr. Murdoch. Let's stretch her legs. Well, I'm actually on the bridge now. Look at all those phones. Here's your different sounds of the ship. Compass. And here's your wheel. And that's the view you had from the bridge. Okay, this is the stand that housed the magnetic compass on the ship. Remember, magnetic compasses always point to magnetic north. Not true north, but magnetic north. And from there you can get a reference if you know what the variation is in the part of the globe that you are sailing on. Well, sadly, that's the end of the tour here of the USS North Carolina. I'm walking back down the gangplank. Thank you for joining me today on the Sunday History Rewind. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel and hit the like button if you liked the video today. God bless America.